Good morning, my dear children. Today we have to discuss about the molecularity, differences between order and molecularity, the integrated rate equation, integrated rate law for the first order reaction. That's lesson number 7, chemical kinetics. So integrated rate law equation. We already learned about that the rate of change of concentration of the reactant is directly proportional to the concentration of the reactant. That is, A gives the product. How will you write the rate law of this equation? Rate is equal to minus D. A, there is a concentration of A divided by dt. This is one of the differential equation. Concentration decreases during change in time. That can be written as K concentration of A power X. Here, what is about the K and what is about the X? K is the rate constant. K is the rate constant. And X is the order of the reaction. X is the order of the reaction. It is one of the differential equation, that is negative D concentration of A divided by dt. It gives the rate at any instant. Dear children, one of the very important question, integrated rate law for the first order reaction. That is from the previous year Tamil Nadu board examination question for the 5-mark question. It's a very, very important question. What is the integrated rate law for the first order reaction? Integrated rate law for a first order reaction. Very, very important question. A rate whose rate depends on the reactant concentration. A rate whose rate depends on the reactant concentration raised to the first power is called first order reaction. Let us consider one of the reaction, that is A gives product. This is one of the first order reaction. A gives product. The rate law can be expressed as rate is equal to, how will you write the rate? Rate is equal to K A power X. There is a concentration of A power 1. A power 1. 1 denoted as first order reaction. Where what is the K of this reaction? What is the K? K is the first order rate constant. First order rate constant. How will you write the differential equation? That is negative minus of D A, that is the concentration of A divided by dt is equal to K A power 1. That is a concentration of A power 1, which denotes the first order reaction. Now, I will change here the dt and the concentration of A. That can be written as minus of concentration of A divided by concentration of A, that is equal to K into dt. Just on interchanging, okay? Here. Next, I am going to integrating the above equation and takes limits. There is a limits means two limits. One is about the upper limits and one is the lower limits. The limits of time t is equal to 0 and time t is equal to t. And also the concentration varies from initial concentration, that is initial concentration A naught to A. Next, about the equation I am going to integrate. Integration of two limits. One is about the upper limits and another one is about the lower limits. That is the concentration, upper limits concentration A, and one below one writing lower limits, that is A naught minus of D concentration A divided by concentration A is equal to K integrate upper t and lower 0 dt. Okay. Next, we have to differentiate, that is first one ln A this is a negative of ln A, concentration of A. That's the two limits, upper limits and lower limits. Upper limits is A, concentration of A. The lower limits of concentration of A naught is equal to the K I am writing there, and T upper limits T and lower limits 0. Next step, here upper limits minus lower limits. Okay, here first I am writing minus of ln A minus, again one more minus, okay, minus of ln A naught. So here 2 minus, so I am making a bracket here, is equal to K T minus 0. T minus 0. Next step, here the minus into minus, make it a plus here, minus ln A plus ln A naught is equal to KT. Here I am using one formula, log A minus log B is equal to, both the log I am taking common, so log A divided by B. Before one more step, I have to write, before one more step, log A naught, first I am taking this log A naught, am I right? That is ln A naught minus ln A equal to KT. ln A naught minus ln A is equal to KT. So one of the very important equation, okay? So I make it 2 here, equation number 2. As per the formula, log A minus log A B, sorry, log A minus log B is equal to log A by B. As we are using here, so I'm writing here ln A naught divided by A, that's the concentration of A naught divided by concentration of A is equal to KT. Next, now I am using the natural logarithm here. Natural logarithm. That is to convert using the natural logarithm with the base 10. Here I am using the logarithm with the base 10. We have to multiply it by the term, that is 2.303. Multiplying the term by 2.303. So automatically the ln, that is natural logarithm, ln is converted into log, that is 2.303 into log log a naught, that is a concentration of a naught divided by concentration of A, that is equal to KT. Otherwise, we can write KT is equal to 2.303 log A naught divided by A. From this, I am taking K. K is equal to 2.303 divided by T log A naught, that is a concentration of A naught divided by A. Equation number 3. So one of the very important equation. Next, from the equation 2, what we wrote the equation 2? ln A naught minus ln A is equal to KT. This is equation number 2. Am I right? This I am going to write ln A naught minus KT, that is equal to ln A. That is ln A is equal to ln A is equal to ln A naught minus KT. That is y is equal to mx plus c, one of the equation for the straight line. Am I right? Y is equal to mx plus c, equation for the straight line. That is, this equation is a straight line which resembles this equation. Anyhow, first I am going to draw one of the graph. We plot a graph, that is time as an x-axis and concentration of ln A in y-axis. Different values of time in minutes versus the concentration of the reactant ln A. When we plotting in the graph and get a straight line with negative slope, one of the negative slope, when we are looking that is a graph, page number 213. Please all of you look at graph, page number 213. We get one of the straight line, that is one of the negative slope. Here, one of the equation ln A, that's previously we wrote that one, ln A is equal to ln A naught minus KT. Here KT is a slope. Here y is equal to c plus mx, that is x, that is axis, x-axis time, and m means here slope. And what is about the c? Z is a initial concentration, that is about that ln A naught. Here, the concentration of A at a particular time, by using graph we can calculate the concentration of A. We know the equation. What is the equation means? K is equal to 2.303. K is equal to 2.303 divided by T. Log of A naught by A. This is the equation. Using this equation, that is 2.303 value and the time T. Log A naught divided by A. A is it's a particular time we can be using the graph, and C is already we discussed about the slope, I'm right. By using this expression, we can be calculate A. We can be calculate K. Next. Here, what are the examples of first order reaction? What are the examples? So one of the very, very important 3-mark question, and about the 2-mark question also. Very, very important question. Examples of first order reaction. Don't forget that. First one is about that. Decomposition of nitrogen pentoxide. Decomposition of nitrogen pentoxide. Nitrogen pentoxide formula N2O5 is one of the gaseous state, gives NO2 gas plus O2 gas. NO2 gas plus O2. Here 2 nitrogen, so make it 2 NO2. And oxygen, that is, we can write half O2. This is one of the very good example for the first order reaction. Second one, a decomposition of sulfuryl chloride. Sulfuryl chloride, that is SO2Cl2. SO2Cl2, one of the liquid state, it converted into SO2 gaseous state plus Cl2 gaseous state. Second example, decomposition of sulfuryl chloride. The third, decomposition of hydrogen peroxide in aqueous solution. Hydrogen peroxide formula H2O2 aqueous gives H2O liquid plus half O2 gas. H2O liquid plus half O2 gas. Isomerization of cyclopropane to propane. Previous we discussed about the cyclopropane. CH2 to propane, CH2, CH double bond, CH2, propane. These are some examples of one of the very important question. My dear children, please learn this question. Next, we can discuss about the molecularity and what are the differences between order and molecularity of the reaction. Molecularity. The chemical kinetics, one of the chemical kinetics, the kinetic studies involve not only the measurement of the rate of the reaction, but also we can be learn about that how the reactant is converted into product from the initial and final stage. We can be learned thoroughly. Here each and every single step in a reaction mechanism is called as an elementary reaction. Mechanism means that is about the initial and final stage. From initial, how the reactant is converted into product. That's everything we are learning initial to final that we can be say about the mechanism. Here, an elementary step is characteristics by its molecularity. The total number of reactant species that are all involved in an elementary steps is called as the molecularity of that particular steps. The reactant species are involving. What is about the reactant species? Atoms, ions, molecules. These are all involving in an elementary step. That is called as a molecularity. that already in the 11th standard we discussed about the hydrolysis of tertiary butyl bromide. Here one of the example, unimolecular nucleophilic substitution reaction, that is SN1 substitution nucleophilic reaction, SN1. It is an elementary steps reaction. Here unimolecular reaction, bimolecular reaction. What is about the unimolecular reaction means? It is one of the reaction in which only one reacting molecular participate in this reaction. Only one reacting molecule. Only one reactive molecules are participate in this reaction. That is about the uni. Uni means one. If it two reactant molecules colliding with one another, two reacting molecules means bimolecular. Three reacting molecules, that we are saying termolecular reaction. Termolecular reaction is one of the rare reaction. This type of the reaction do not occur. It tends to be very slow reaction. Don't forget that. If the number of reacting species is 2, that we can be say bimolecular. If the number of reacting species 3, we can be say trimolecular. Okay. Here one of the very important question is about that. The decomposition of hydrogen peroxide. Here using a catalyst, that is iodine. How the hydrogen peroxide is converted into water and oxygen. Decomposition of hydrogen peroxide into water and oxygen. Actually, this is not a single step reaction. It is a two-step reaction. How can we, the mechanism involved, that is first the initial and the final stage, just we are discussing means we can write the mechanism of the reaction. First, the hydrogen peroxide reacts with the iodine. When we are writing the overall reaction, then only we can be understand. We can be write the equation. Step 1. H2O2 aqueous plus iodine. One of the catalysts we are using, aqueous, gives hydrogen peroxide is converted into H2O, decomposition into H2O liquid, and OI minus, that is oxygen combines the iodine, OI minus, it's also aqueous. This is the first step, hydrogen peroxide, I minus H2O liquid, OI minus. Second one, H2O2, hydrogen peroxide, again reacts with OI minus aqueous. H2O2 aqueous plus OI minus aqueous gives here H2O liquid obtained, water molecule is obtained, plus I minus, this is also aqueous, plus oxygen, O2 gas. These are the products are obtained. Now, how can you write the overall reaction? That is, when we are writing the overall reaction, we have to cancel. Which are the possibility of cancel here means? From the first equation, OI minus, and the second equation, OI minus can be cancelled. The first equation, I minus, and the second equation, that is second step equation, I minus can be cancelled. So which are the remaining? From the first step, second step, that both having hydrogen peroxide, that is 2 moles of hydrogen peroxide, 2H2O2 is aqueous medium, gives water also, first equation, second equation, water, that is 2 moles of water, H2O, liquid medium, plus here remaining is oxygen gas. So these two reactions are elementary reaction. Just I am adding the first one and the second, that is step 1 and step 2. Just I am adding. We get a overall reaction. Here step 1 is the rate determining step, because it involves both hydrogen peroxide and I minus. So we can conclude that the overall reaction is an bimolecular reaction. Which reaction? Bimolecular reaction. Next we can be discuss differences between order of reaction and molecularity of the reaction. Differences between order of reactions and molecularity of reaction. Order of reactions and molecularity reaction. Very, very, very important question. One of the 3 mark questions. Very, very important question. First point. What is about the order of the reaction? It is the sum of power of concentration terms involved in the experimental determining rate law. It is the sum of, already we discussed about the order of the reaction. It is the sum of powers of concentration term involved in the experimental determined rate law. Molecularity means the total number of reactant species. The total number of reactant species that are involved in the chemical reaction. That is about the order of the, molecularity of the reaction. What is about the second point? In the order of the reaction, it can be 0. One of the very important point, can be 0, fractional or integer. One of the very important point, fractional or integer. Molecularity, it is always whole number, cannot be 0 or fractional numbers. So how can we determine the order of the reaction? This is the third point. How can we determine the order of the reaction? So very important. The order of the reaction can be assigned from the overall reaction. When you are writing the overall reaction, we can find the order of the reaction. What is about the molecularity of the reaction means? It is assigned for each elementary step of mechanism. That's about the molecularity of reaction. So the first is about that. What is the first point? Order of the reaction. It is the sum of power of concentration term involved in the experimental determination of rate law. It is the sum of powers of concentration term involved in the experimentally determined rate law. Molecularity of the reaction, it is the total number of reactant species that are involved in the elementary steps. The second point, it can be 0 or fractional or integer. It is about the molecularity of the reaction. It is always the whole number, cannot be 0. That's the important point. Cannot be 0 or fractional number. The next about the order of the reaction, it is assigned for the overall reaction. Here, molecularity means it is assigned for each elementary step of mechanism. Okay. Next, we can be discuss about the page number 211. Examples. Here having 2 or 3 examples. Just we can be recall the examples. First one, page number 211. Example, consider the oxidation of nitric oxide to form NO2. Oxidation, nitric oxide, NO, that is NO and react with oxygen, we get NO2 gas. NO2 gas, we can balance the equation. So reactant side 3 oxygen, product side 2 oxygen. So make it product side 2 NO2 gas, reactant side 2 NO plus O2 gas reaction. Here, by using this equation, 2 questions having. One is, express the rate of the reaction in terms of changes in the concentration of NO2 and NO2. The rate of the reaction in terms of changes in the concentration of NO2 and NO2. Second question, at a particular instant, when O2 is decreasing at 0.2 mole inverse, second inverse, at which rate is NO2 increasing at that instant? One of the important question. First, we have to write the first option, A. We have to write the rate. Already we discussed about the rate of the equation. How will you write the rate of the equation? That is about that rate is equal to, here having that number of moles, I'm right here. So we have to write 1 by 2 d NO by dt, dNO by dt, reactant. So we have to use negative, minus of 1 by 2 d NO divided by dt is equal to, again one more reactant, that's a minus of d O2, concentration of O2 divided by dt, that is equal to, plus, that is, we can be write 1 by 2 d NO2 by dt. Second, we wrote about the rate of the reaction in terms of concentration. Okay, we write that one. Second option, particular instant, when O2 is decreasing at 0.2 mole, liter raised to minus 1, second raised to minus 1. How can you write that one? This is B. There is a minus of dO2 dt. There is a minus of dO2 by dt. That is equal to 1 by 2 d NO2 by dt. So I'm take this 2 and give and multiply here. So I can be write here d NO2 by dt, that is equal to 2 into minus of d O2, that's a concentration of O2 divided by dt. So 2 into the given value for oxygen, given value for when oxygen is decreasing, given value is about that, so 0.2 moles liter raised to minus 1, second raised to minus 1. So 2 into 0.2 mole liter raised to minus 1, second raised to minus 1, that is equal to 0.4 mole liter raised to minus 1, second raised to minus 1. Next, one of the evaluative question. Evaluative question, page number 211. Write the rate expression for the following reaction, assuming them as the elementary reaction. Write a rate expression. Here, the question is not a rate expression. Rate is another one question. Rate expression is another one. Am I right? We have to write rate expression for the following reaction. Assume them elementary reaction. There is a two question is given. First one is an first option 3a plus 5b2 gives 4cd. First one we have to balance the equation. If it is balanced equation, we count the number. Okay. Because here having an elementary reactions means as per the mechanism, based on the mechanism, initial and final stage. So it is not an ordinary reactions. One of the rate reaction that is about how can you write the rate means rate is equal to 1 by 3 d the concentration of A by dt. Negative, because you have write the rate means you have to write negative of, that is minus of 1 by 3 the concentration of dA by dt, that is equal to minus of 1 by 5 dB2 the concentration of B2 divided by dt. So reactant we give the negative sign. Next about the product we are giving the positive. So here how will you write means 1 by 4 d ZD d the concentration of CD divided by dt. Next we can be discussed the second option, that is x2 plus y2 gives 2xy. x2 plus y2 gives 2xy. How will you write the rate? Rate is equal to, for the reactant we are giving a negative sign. Am I right? That's a decrease in the concentration. So we are giving the negative symbol. So negative of d, that's a minus of d x2 by dt, that is dx2, that's a concentration of x2 divided by dt, that is equal to minus d concentration of y2 divided by dt, that is equal to, here the number of moles is 2, am I right? 2xy. So we can be written as 1 by 2 concentration of xy, concentration of dxy, concentration of xy, d concentration of xy divided by dt. Okay, my dear children, today we discuss about one of the very important question, the integrated rate law for a first order reaction. It's a very, very, very important question. And write the examples of first order reactions is a very, very important question. And one more question, differences between order and the molecularity of the reactions. That also the three very, very important questions. So I am giving the assignment. Today assignment, page number 212. Integrated rate law for a first order reaction. Integrated rate law for a first order reaction. Second one, what are the examples of first order reaction? Examples of first order reaction. The third one, Differences between order and molecularity of the reaction. It's a very important question. That out of 3 questions, these 3 questions, compulsory 1 2 mark or 3 mark or 5 mark. It's a very, 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 very important question. Especially the integrated rate law for the first order reactions is very important for the 5 mark question. Examples of first order reactions are very important for the 2 mark question. And the differences between order and molecularity of the reactions are very, very, very important for the 3 mark questions. So we have to learn the 3 questions, my dear children. Try to learn all these questions. Okay. Thank you all of you. Thank you. Have a nice day.